Hello and welcome to Pam's Kitchen. I'm Pam Uten, Family and Consumer Science Extension Agent with NC State Cooperative Extension in Cabarrus County. And I'm really happy you're stopping by to view or join us today, because you can always count on something quick and easy and healthy being featured in Pam's Kitchen. And today, I think I have one of my favorites ever to share with you. It is so simple and it's perfect for busy people. Well, you'll see that as we go along, but we're going to be doing a stir-fry chicken packet meal. To get us going, before you ever start working with any of your products, go ahead and grab a larger freezer-safe bag, and you'll notice I've labeled it with the date that we're taping, the title, because gosh, I can forget things, and you know, in a freezer it gets jumbled, but we've labeled it Chicken Stir-Fry Freezer Meal, and it serves 5. I've written the complete directions on the freezer packet, so you have no questions when you grab it in your freezer a couple months later. Now, to get ready to pack your packet, you're going to need to do just a couple of things. The first thing is you will want to take 2 chicken breasts and cut it or chop it. And I have found that the quickest way to do that is with an electric knife. And you can get such pretty, nice, uniform chicken breast. The next thing we will do will be making our sauce. But first, let me show you maybe what it's going to look like. I have found that it really saves time to go ahead and pack your bag with the 2 chicken breasts that have been cubed, your sauce, which we're going to make in just a second. And I really found another time-saving tip. Go ahead and put your frozen vegetables in a freezer bag and put it in the packet meal. You've got a complete meal that would be lovely to give to a new mom or someone recuperating. But I'm getting a little bit ahead. This is what it's going to look like if I packed everything. We're going to make the marinade next. I already have in here 3 tablespoons of low sodium soy sauce, a tablespoon of honey, a tablespoon of sesame seeds, a tablespoon of sesame oil, a teaspoon of dried ginger, a half a teaspoon of garlic powder. And I'm going to go ahead and whisk this a little bit, because that honey does make it a little bit thicker. And I want to get it whisked very well. The next thing I will do is add 3/4 cup of low sodium chicken broth. Now, you certainly could use vegetable broth, but low sodium chicken broth makes this very delicious. Next, you're going to add 1 tablespoon of cornstarch. This is an important step because the cornstarch will actually thicken the sauce. And that's what you want as you are preparing this stir-fry meal. And now I'm going to go to an actual packet meal that has been in the freezer and thawed. You want to thaw your packet meal overnight. And now we're ready to put them in our skillet. And here is the marinade that I have frozen. I just wanted you to see how easy it was to add the marinade. So we are ready now to go to our electric skillet. You could do this in a pan on your range. I'm using a skillet because it's so much easier for you to see in this kitchen situation. So we're going to take the chicken and with a little bit of oil for a few minutes until it's cooked thoroughly. Our chicken cubes are ready. And now we're going to add frozen vegetables. I'm using about 12 ounces of frozen vegetables, and please note that they are going into the skillet in frozen stage. You don't want to get them out thawed before you're ready to actually add them. Also now, we're going to get to add the marinade. This marinade has actually been frozen. This was marinade just so you could kind of see an example of how easy it is to prepare the marinade. It might be time again to turn up your skillet, and we're going to let this cook, 3 to 5 minutes until the vegetables are thawed. I'd like to just share that this recipe came from our friends at Texas A&M Extension. They have a series called Dinner Tonight and always have wonderful recipes. But I will tell you, this is going to be a favorite at the Uten household. I can already see it. We enjoyed this so much in the trial run, and I feel really smart having 4 more packet meals in the freezer ready to go. Oh, look at the steam, and that cornstarch has gotten thicker. You can see that it's fulfilling its duty in this freezer meal, and the chicken is well cooked. While we're just talking about this though, you'll notice that I've used a bag of tiny carrots, green beans, and peas and corn. But there are so many other vegetables you could use. Think about the stir-fry freezer vegetables that are on the market. Or think about the broccoli and cauliflower and carrot mixtures. I would encourage you though, if you're using some of the packets that are pretty big, that you might want to chop or cut the vegetables so they will not be so big. That's one reason I really like to use the frozen vegetables that are very small. I think we're ready now to serve our skillet meal, our freezer skillet meal. Wouldn't a new mom love to receive this, or anyone that you know? Thing I like about it, take an afternoon and make several, and think of the time you will save. This is to serve 5, but I'm afraid my husband and I must have eaten more than we were supposed to. It does serve 5. It is advertised as serving 5 because you would possibly be adding a salad to go with it. I hope you will enjoy this stir-fry freezer meal, a real easy meal to put together and plan in advance. It looks delicious, and it is delicious. Hope to see you again really soon on Pam's Kitchen.